Warning. Some topics or situations in this program may not be suitable for some audience. Everything you see and hear is done on the safety of our own disclosed set under legal circumstance. Also, Speedpigeon does not support the use of drugs, alcohol, or violence, especially for our underage audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, what was the one that was like
Let me let Sissy boy
fruit?
out.
Like it came out and like it had the actual fruit all over the wrapper of what flavor it was, and it came in a little like organized thing. It was like purples, purple's orange is orange.
Zebra
Maybe
stripes
it
or
was,
something?
yeah,
or-
zebra stripes.
Yeah, like
Yeah, because you
that
open
shit
it and it
ran
had
out
the
of
stripes.
flavor in like
Holy
2 seconds.
Shit. Yeah.
Y'all need to do something about that.
Word.
Yeah. Zebra stripes. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of
Another one.
Speedcast, you motherfuckers. I'm your host, Charlie, and as always, I'm joined by the marvelous and mischievous Kevin Wankmueller.
It's me.
So,
All my bullshit.
I decided we can do fact or fiction today.
Fact or fiction?
Fact or fiction.
Fiction or fact?
I've brought a bunch of facts and fictions
Okay.
and put them on a piece of paper, and you have to guess whether or not it is fact or
F or F?
fiction. So yeah,
Word.
don't look.
Oh, I'm not. Sorry.
Shit, dude. Okay.
Shit, dude.
First one is, a penny dropped from the Empire State Building will kill you. Is that fact or is it fiction?
That is a fact.
Are you going with that?
Yeah.
That is fiction, my friend.
It's a fact. If you drop a coin off the top,
I mean,
of the Empire
it has
State
to
Building,
land.
It has the gravity goes pushes it down so hard that it can literally fall through your head and put a hole.
Granted, it has to land that second
It is
straight
fiction.
up. If it lands like flat or something, it won't go through.
But it's still,
It is fiction. At least all of the research that I was able to do.
I want to see
pointed
it. I
towards
want to see it
fiction.
proven. I want to see it proven.
Well, we can do that. That can be the next. That can be the next episode.
Cool. Follow us to New York. Dropping a penny off the Empire State Building. Will this kill my co-host?
You can see the Great Wall of China from outer space. Wait, hold on. Should I mark points and see how many you get right and how many you don't?
Yeah, I guess so, right? That would
Can
make
you
it an
can you
official
grab a
game.
pen behind you? This one doesn't work. That one also does not work.
You were sitting on one. Does that work?
Sorry. Oh, that one does work. Oh well, I got 2 now.
No.
Okay, yeah. So you can see the Great Wall of China from outer space.
That I believe is fact.
You believe it is fact?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just seen something like not that long ago that said that.
Is that your final?
Yeah, that's my final answer. I don't think it's fiction.
That, my friend, is also fiction.
Fuck this game. I don't like this game.
So
I think
far,
it's wrong.
so far, you are 0 and 0 right now.
0 for 2.
Yeah, whatever.
It matters.
There you go. You
Great
got
Wall of
something
China
right.
from space. Fuck you, dude.
Okay, this one is tricky.
All right.
Russia has a larger surface area than Pluto.
Surface area?
A larger surface area than Pluto.
I'm going to say that it doesn't.
That is fiction. You're
Yeah.
calling that fiction,
Yep.
not fact.
Yep.
That is your final answer.
Yep.
I'm afraid to tell you that is fact.
Yeah, I kind of felt that because I could see the pattern of this already. And yeah, I just expected that. Russia's big. I'm not shocked.
Russia is big, and you gotta think Pluto is tiny.
Pluto's so tiny, they actually declared it not being a planet and
Yeah.
they decided to make it a planet again. So
They
yeah,
did, they did.
that
they
makes
did.
sense. That makes
Okay.
sense.
Cracking knuckles causes arthritis.
No.
Is that your
It
final answer?
doesn't. Yeah.
You are correct. It does not cause
Ha-ha.
arthritis. Matter of fact,
I had to know
the
that.
only
'cause I cracked
damage
my
it
knuckles.
does is to your deep tissues over time, though.
Mhm.
Not. But I do it all the time, so I'll probably be fucked up over it. But
Anything that cracks in your body is apparently just an air bubble that gets caught in between the joints, just very, very tiny enough that it causes a little pop.
Yeah.
When you crack
that's
it.
all it is.
Satisfying.
Okay, here's another one that might get you. Hippo milk is pink. Hippo milk.
I would just
is
like to
pink.
say, I never thought of the fact that hippos probably have milk.
They're mammals.
Yeah, I never like that. Never.
Everything. Has
Anyway,
milk.
I'm gonna say no.
No.
No,
You're gonna call
it's
that
not
fiction.
pink.
I'm afraid to tell you that that is.
Cut a fucking hippo open right now. I don't believe that for
Cut a
dog
hippo,
shit.
just milk it. Why do you
No,
want to kill
fuck
the
that.
poor
Kill
thing?
that bitch.
Why?
Milk it if it's dead.
That's you can't.
Pink milk.
Pink milk. Maybe
What
not
is it, a
like
unicorn?
maybe not like neon pink like what you're thinking, but it is probably like some sort
Like a
of
pink
like
tint.
pink tint. Yeah, you know.
Oh well. Okay, if you said it like that, I
Well,
probably
it's
would have
pink.
said it's
That's
fact.
It's not white.
Well, no, I'm thinking like they're straight coming out the color pink, like pink.
Well, no, I mean just like pink. It
If it's
could
just
be
like
that
a
pink.
tinge
you don't
of
know.
pink, that makes more sense. Cause
It
like
could be
blood.
pink. Yeah, blood.
Yeah.
I mean innards. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, before milk gets filtered out.
It makes
Alright.
sense.
I believe it. It's one of my 4 for
Alright.
5 now, or 1 for 5.
You only have 1 out of 5. Yes, that is right. So number 6. Barbie's real name is Barbara Millicent Millicent. Barbara Millicent Roberts. Is that fact or fiction? I wouldn't even have known.
I'm gonna say. I guess I'll just say it's fact.
It's not anything like too out of the ordinary, you know?
Yeah.
It sounds like it would be like, hey, yo, Barbie.
Yeah,
Even though Barbara is just as hard to say as Barbie. So.
I'll say
Yeah.
it's fact.
Fact?
Yeah,
That is your final?
yeah, it's my final answer.
Alright. You
Just for like the creator and stuff like that.
you are correct. It is fact.
Nice, cool.
So you are 2 for 6.
I was expecting that to be fiction.
Good shit. Good
Wow,
shit.
wow. That's actually kind of shocking.
Alright. Van Gogh cut his ear off because of a woman.
That's true. He sent it to her. Van Gogh? Yeah.
The painter.
Mm-hmm. No, I know. I just wanted to make sure it was the right guy. Yes. He cut his own ear off
This one
and
is
sent
iffy.
it.
This one is iffy. Because you are technically wrong. It is fiction. He did send his ear to her, but he didn't cut it off. He lost it in a bar fight. Or not a bar fight, just a fight in general.
That's not what I learned. I
That's
learned he sliced
what
that shit off.
A lot of us have learned is that he sliced that shit off, but
Oh, well, then that's not on me.
research says
That's education. Misleadings.
there's a lot of misleadings in school. They teach you a bunch of bullshit that didn't really happen.
So, okay, so he lost it in a bar fight and then
maybe
decided
not a
to
bar
send
fight,
it.
but he lost it in a fight. He didn't cut it off himself.
Okay.
There's some crazy
I mean,
fucking
if you
like,
say so, dude.
mystery about his murder that I was like watching, and it's fucking pretty crazy. Apparently, some kid shot him. Maybe.
Maybe.
So you said it's fact.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got that one wrong. Or you know what? We'll I don't know, man.
Give him
We'll-
half a point.
That was
a
He was
half
half
a
right.
point. A half a point. Okay, we'll give him a half a point. That will be added at the end.
cool. I like half points.
There we go.
Half points mean something.
All half points will be rounded up and added at the end. There we go. I don't know why I keep looking at the microphone like the microphone is the camera instead of looking at the actual camera. I don't ever do that. Every time I'm talking,
Well, I mean,
I talk
if
like
you
I'm
just like
talking,
lower a little bit,
to
it does
the
kind of look
microphone.
like you're just looking at the camera each time.
but on the camera it doesn't. It just looks like I'm dumb looking at the fucking microphone.
So today,
No.
Can you hear
Number
my
8.
thoughts?
Carrots were originally purple. That was funny to you?
Purple carrots.
Were originally purple.
Yeah. Think about days before we ever decide. It's the same with corn. Corn wasn't all vibrant and yellow, so there's a big possibility it could have been purple, but there's also a possibility I'm just talking out of my
I think
ass.
I'm just gonna say no, because I've never even seen a purple carrot or heard of it.
That is
or
your final
anything.
answer?
Yeah. I'm expecting it to be wrong, so just hit me with some weird shit I've never fucking heard before in my life.
You are incorrect. Carrots
What
were
the
originally
fuck?
purple.
How? Where are you getting this information
Again,
from?
it's the same with corn. Corn wasn't originally like plump and yellow like
Yeah,
we know it.
right.
We produced it to be that way.
Do you know what it
Over-
always was?
A carrot?
A big lump of nuts.
A big lump of knobs.
Knobs.
And it
that
has the
juice.
I can't imagine a more beautiful thing.
Spark that fucking blunt.
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
goodness. This
So-
is crazy. I was not prepared for any of
We
this.
are at number 9. We are busting through these pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie, but I have a lot. I do have a
Alright,
lot.
cool.
So they're gonna trick you, man. They get rough.
They're
get rough.
bastards already. I've never heard of purple fucking carrots.
Well, you only got 2 right. Out of, I'm sorry, 2.5 out of 8. So
Half points count.
half points do count, but not until the end.
No,
So
it's
right
at the
now,
end,
you
so
only
right now
have you only have 2 official points. I don't know who's making up the rules, saying they don't count until the end, but it's been said, so that's the rules.
This should get interesting.
All right, 9. We talked about this actually literally right before we started filming. So if only we were filming like 5 minutes prior. It takes 7 years for gum to digest out of your system.
Yes. That's true. I know that for a fact.
It is incorrect.
No.
It takes 3 to 4 years.
No. That's false.
To come out of your
7 years.
I'm telling you, man. What they teach us in school is just to teach us. To
No,
stop
I'm not
being
going
little
off of
hoodlums
school.
and-
I'm going off of
idiots
actual research
swallowing
because I
shit.
used to swallow my gum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the research that I have says that it's incorrect. Should
I don't know, man.
Ref, should I give him another half a point?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
You
Hold
gotta
on.
start guessing
I'd
right,
give
because
him a
people are
half a
gonna think I
point.
designed this to fucking.
I'm starting to feel like you designed this. Hold on.
Give him half a point.
No, don't give me shit yet. Hold on.
Okay, well, if this is right, you will get the point. Because again, I did not make this. This is from facts that are apparently facts. So, I'm sorry if this game is a little buffed out, you know?
Alright, so the first thing I see on Google, folklore suggests that swallow gum sits in your stomach for 7 years before it can be digested, but this isn't true. It says, however, if you swallow gum, it's true that your body can't digest it, but the gum doesn't stay in your stomach. So, technically,
It's not 7 years,
Gum
but
can't
it could
be
be a
digested,
very
period.
long time. Yeah. So that's like
your
a
body
half
can't
point.
digest gum, but if
That's
you
a half
swallow gum,
point.
will usually pass through your digestive
That's
system.
a half point.
Oh, and come out in your stool about 40 hours later.
Oh, so there you go. But, yeah.
So what the fuck? I've always heard 7 years, so that's not true.
We will throw half a
What?
point on there. See, my shit is accurate, bro, and you are fucking.
Just a fun fact
Asking me
on
shit.
the topic of digesting gum. Swallowed semen is digested in the same way as food. For anybody that didn't know. Because Google apparently wanted me to know that on top of the gum information.
I didn't want to know that.
Well, now you do.
I could have went without that, honestly. All right. Number 10. Vending machines are twice as deadly as sharks, meaning
Yes.
that they kill more people
That's
than
a fact.
sharks. That is a fact. You are correct. Now you are
Flipping the script on them.
3 for 10. Look
Hell
at
yes. 30%?
that. Good shit. Good shit. Good fucking
Sounds
shit.
like my grades. In schooling.
Can you imagine that though?
What?
Like, you have to be more wary of vending machines in your life
Yeah.
than a shark. I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
when are you really in... You pass vending machines all the time. You don't really see a shark every day.
No, definitely not.
I see vending machines at least every day.
Yeah.
Or almost every day. So, like, it makes sense.
It does make a lot of
It's
sense.
the same
'cause
with
it's like
coconuts. Coconuts kill more
the
people.
placement of it and shit. Yeah, hell yeah. That's true too. That's pretty fucking crazy.
Coconuts
Vending
kill more
machines.
people than weed does, but the government doesn't want you to know that.
Dun dun dun. They don't want you to know a lot of shit.
Number
Like
11. Like what?
Like gum. I was gonna say like gum
Like
digestion.
Yeah. Exactly. Alright, number 11. Shakespeare and Pocahontas lived during the same time.
That's true. If I don't have my people mixed up. I might have my people mixed up, but I want to say that's true.
Well, who do you think your people are?
I don't know.
That's
Because
an
I know that
important
there's
question.
somebody that was alive at the same time as her. I don't know if it was Shakespeare.
There's a lot of people.
There's a
alive
lot.
at the
Yeah,
same
there's a
time.
lot of people, but there's somebody specific, like famous, known. I don't know if
But
it
you
was
know
Shakespeare
who the both
or a
of them
painter.
are, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't know if it was Shakespeare or a painter. Cause like, I want to say that's fact, but also my brain wants to say I'm thinking of Michelangelo.
Michelangelo was a very long time.
Yeah,
ago.
no, I know. That's why I just like paused for a second. I was like, wait a second. But no, I want to say that's fact.
So
Because I think it was
your final answer
Shakespeare.
is fact.
Yeah.
Okay. You're correct. It was a fact.
Nice.
You've got your people right.
I knew it was somebody.
Nice. You're not winning the competition, but you're doing
I'm catching up.
okay. You have
We're staying in one place. I mean, I'm at like a 32 percentile.
you have
Maybe that weird 33.33333.
you have 4 out of 11. That's not bad. If you get the rest right, you just might have a neutral score.
Wow.
So
Holy shit. Let's see what I can do.
Humpty Dumpty was never described as an egg.
That's true. That's a fact.
It was a fact.
Yeah.
A very weird fact.
A very weird fact. What, he's never described as an egg?
They just made him an egg for kids'
Yeah.
distribution, but in all reality, he could have just been
Could have just been a person.
a person. Yeah,
All the king's horses, all the king's men.
cracked his.
I mean,
head
obviously the horses
open.
couldn't put somebody back together. They were a horse.
Yeah,
But yeah, totally makes sense. Landed on a couple pointy rocks.
could
I
have just
found
like
an egg.
landed directly on his head and it blew up like a pumpkin.
King, sir, I found a leg. I believe this is a neck or an ass cheek.
Imagine he just shattered. He fell and he just shattered
He's
into
the
a
first
million pieces.
Frankenstein.
Oh man, so 13. We are at the halfway point.
Oh, shit.
Yep. So actually, you're not gonna get neutral, probably.
Probably not.
So Walt Disney is cryogenically frozen.
I don't even know what that word means.
Cryogenically frozen.
Yeah.
Cryo means frozen.
So it's frozenly frozen.
Right, you know those
Frozen.
movies where like people are in space and like they're like, oh yeah, no, like
It's
frozen,
basically
so
a
that
deep
they would make
freezer
it, and then they go to like
for
this
a
big
person.
tube, and the perfect is like person is like perfectly like it looks like they're sleeping, but they're just like they're frozen.
Oh,
and then
like
they
Disney
open
the
tank.
person?
Walt Disney.
Okay, so reread that.
Walt Disney is cryogenically frozen.
Currently? Is like the question?
Yeah.
Because I know he was. Is he still? Is that the thing? Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. Fact.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
Fiction. He was never cryogenically frozen. That was just a myth. Good job, though. That was a hard.
Good job failing. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
good job sucking. You're terrible right now. You're doing so bad.
I'm never gonna believe what I read anywhere ever the fuck again.
No,
because this is
don't.
literally all these things I've read. Whatever. Carry on.
On average, you swallow 8 spiders a year.
Yes, in your sleep. Fact. I swear to God. If you're about to tell me something else.
That's your final answer.
Yep.
It is fiction. 1 or 2 if you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
Spiders don't just go into your mouth. They don't.
I don't know.
Your whole life is a lie right now.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, tell me. But
reading
that's what I'm saying,
everything
dude.
that
I'm kind of
you're-
like just completely disappointed.
It's the same when they tell you not to turn the lights on in the car because it's like
Completely
illegal or
disappointed.
something. It's not illegal at all. It's maybe a distraction.
My dad had a friend that actually had gotten pulled over in New Jersey because his daughter's cell phone light was too bright. At nighttime, it actually is distracting to drivers.
Yeah?
Yep.
Maybe.
At least back in the day, it used to be. I don't know if they changed that.
Maybe. Alright, what are we on? We just did 14, 15. France still used the guillotine for executions when the first Star Wars movie was released.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's your answer?
Mm-hmm.
I was quick.
Yeah, I knew that for a fact. They were actually the latest one to stop the guillotine. That was like a normal thing
quick.
for them.
Yeah,
up until
you're
very.
correct.
I think it was the 60s, right? Or the 70s?
70s.
70s, yeah.
Star Wars came out.
I actually remember reading that and almost shitting because like,
77?
how the fuck?
I think Star Wars came out in 77. I don't remember.
Yeah, that one.
So it was almost
definitely.
the 80s at that point.
All right, so maybe that one was quick. So maybe I just like, all right, cool, I'll take it.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. I want to say yes, but then again, I don't know. Maybe that's fiction.
No.
I'm all right.
I already marked you. I said you got that correct.
No, not that one. I'm saying like you're saying like, are you alright? I'm like, I don't even want to answer that. I want to be fucking fiction if I'm okay or not.
Sorry.
No,
you are incorrect.
It's okay.
You are not
I
okay.
knew it.
All right. Hair and fingernails continue to grow after death.
Hair
and fingernails continue to grow after death.
Yeah. Fact.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's your final answer?
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid to tell you that that is fiction.
What is it then? Is it just nails?
No, they don't.
They did.
I think that's bullshit. But whatever.
Who told you that?
I don't know. That's, again, another thing I thought I fucking knew for the majority of my life.
We're just gonna
Whatever.
break down his spirits this episode. We're not even halfway through and he's already fucking broken. But we're almost done with
I
the
want to
quiz.
relook up all these, too.
We are
Because, like, this
almost
is
done
fucking
with the
bullshit.
quiz.
Alright, cool. Fuck this quiz.
Oh man, if only you can reverse the
Bro, like, I want to know where I've heard all this
Tables.
shit from. Like, read all this shit from. Because, like, what in the actual fuck?
it's just stupid shit. For
Like, a
us
couple of
growing
them I
up.
was expecting. But, like, the majority, some? Nah, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a whole bunch of shit that dumbass people told us growing up
Right.
because people were dumb back in the day. They thought putting cigarettes on sandwiches were healthy.
I feel bamboozled.
Yeah, you are bamboozled.
I've been
man.
cuckolded.
We're all bamboozled. Everybody's probably bamboozled. They're probably like, fuck this right now. This is bullshit. I'm
Yeah.
right.
I'm right.
I'm right.
Fuck this game.
And this guy's a
I'm right.
fucking idiot. I don't like
Where's
this.
your...
I don't like this. I don't like this episode anymore.
I want it.
Betty White is older than sliced bread.
Yeah, she was.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yep.
That was quick.
She
Yeah,
was.
you are right. She
And
is
older than
older than
shit now.
sliced bread. No, she is not. Sliced bread is older than her now. No. It will be.
It will be.
It
Very
will
soon.
be. Did you know? Who was it? I forgot what band it was, but they lasted longer than the Civil War.
Wow.
The Civil War was actually pretty short, so you can say that for a lot of bands. Betty White is older than sliced bread. You got that right? You
Yeah.
said yeah?
Yeah, hell yeah. Better give me that point. I got much. Gotta grab on what I got.
Oh, yeah.
What do I got? 5 right now?
You have 2, 6.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You're doing okay. 6 out of 17. So,
Word.
That's okay, I
I'm
guess.
like 38%, something like that.
Something like that, man. I don't know.
Word. What do we got?
There you go. Okay. This one is a very big urban legend. But if you are ever in the need and you are overdosing, a tube of cream cheese can be used as natural Narcan.
I want to say I've heard that too. I'm gonna say no.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
No?
Mm-hmm.
You are correct. I only put that there because Jules' brother, when he was in high school, this girl ate a brownie and somebody told her that it was a pot brownie when it wasn't. And she thought she was high as fuck and she was like tripping out and shit. And her brother was just like, well, you can eat a tube of cream cheese because it's just natural Narcan. And so she started, I don't know if she started eating it. I think she did start to eat it. But first off, Narcan doesn't work for weed.
Yeah.
It works for like heroin and shit
Right.
like that. It's not gonna work for weed. He's like, yeah, you can just eat a tube of cream cheese. It's natural Narcan. You'll come down.
Wow.
Fucking asshole.
Fucking high as shit, just eating a whole bunch of cream cheese.
She wasn't high. That's the thing.
Oh.
The person just
It was
told
a regular
her.
brownie?
Yeah, the person told her it was inedible, but it wasn't, and so she thought she was high, and
Wow.
she tripped herself out.
It's amazing how your mind can do that.
Yeah. Okay, here's a nutty one.
Oh boy.
Humans share 50% DNA with a banana.
False.
That's your
Yeah.
final answer.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
You're incorrect. You
What the
are
fuck?
incorrect.
Hat with a banana?
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, potatoes have more chromosomes than we do.
Fuck a potato. How do we share anything with a banana?
What do you mean? It's DNA. I don't know. Our penises? I'm not a fucking scientist here. I'm just reading off fact and fiction, dude. I don't know, dude. I don't know the
How do we
fucking
share?
logistics.
I need
Next
proof.
time we do this, I'll put down fucking descriptions on why they're fact and fiction. How about that?
That would be nice. Like, how
Oh,
the fuck do
man.
you share DNA? Whatever.
Shit.
Or penis.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
goodness.
There's enough iron in the human body to make a 3-inch nail.
I'm gonna say no. Just because I want to.
Because you want to?
Yeah.
Well, what you've been wanting to do hasn't been helping you at all
Yeah.
this entire game. So,
I know.
maybe you should probably think about your answers.
I'm gonna stick with no. I feel like it's a fact, but I just want to say it's not.
He's at the point where he has self-doubt now.
I'm just not even going with my original
Yeah.
because I want to say yes, so I'm going no.
You should have gone with your original thought because
Cool.
it is indeed a fact.
Good for us.
Oh, I checked that off.
That's interesting,
You're not.
to be honest.
Yeah, right? If you ever need a fucking nail, just extract all the iron.
All the
from
iron
it.
out of your body.
Mhm.
You know, as long as you stay coherent and conscious long enough to make the nail, you're good.
In an emergency. I'm good. I have to like. This one's funny. In an emergency, an anus provides enough heat to hard boil an egg.
No.
Are you sure about that?
No. Like, alright, you're gonna need to break that down a little bit. Like, where is the egg? Exactly.
You probably have to put it on your anus.
Like, just in between your cheeks?
Maybe on it or like right in it. Pop it in there. But like,
Why isn't
No.
sitting on it just an option?
I mean, you could do that, but I don't think your
No.
anus is that
No.
hot. You know what I mean?
No,
You don't think so?
that's false.
You're going with
That
that?
better be fucking false.
That's your final answer.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but
Bro.
that is fiction.
Okay. Oh my god. I was about to go buy some eggs. Proving my damn self. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
You were livid for a sec, dude. I should have just kept going. I should have said it was 5.
Whew. Oh, wee.
Alright, 22. Goats have different accents.
Accents.
Yeah. Like how we would have accents, they have different.
Oh, then yeah. I guess that's fact.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're going with that?
Yeah.
You're correct. It is a fact.
I was nervous a little for a second. I was like, don't tell me every single goat I've ever met has sounded exactly the same.
Bonjour.
Accents. That's funny.
Alright. Turtles can breathe out of their butts.
No. No. False. Fiction. Fiction.
You're going with that? That's your final
Yeah.
answer? It's a fact. It is indeed a fact, my friend.
No,
I'm not. Look it up.
I don't want to. Why?
I don't know. I'm not Jesus. As much as I'm not a scientist, I'm not Jesus. So I can't tell you. I didn't
Okay.
make the turtle. You can take it back if you don't want it. Oh no.
That's strange.
Hold on. I don't know what this fucking train's doing. A single piece of macaroni is called a macaronis.
No.
No?
Fiction.
Fiction?
Mhm.
Yeah, you're correct.
Cool. Macaronis.
An average cumulus cloud weighs around 1.1 million pounds.
Fiction.
Fiction?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Think of a cumulus cloud, man.
Yeah, they're thick, but it's like they're like vapor. I'm
Yeah,
going
but
fiction.
they're huge.
I'm going fiction.
Well, you're not correct. That is fact. Alright, we're at the last question.
More.
And let me tell you right now, you didn't win.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not even close.
No.
This game has made me rethink my entire life.
So going into this, I want you to really think about this last question.
Okay.
Think about it before I even give it to you. You know it already. It's the question that you want. It's going to come to you. You're manifesting the question. Ready? It's the exact question. Say it at the same time. 3, 2, 1. There are more tigers in U.S. captivity than in the wild.
Tigers in U.S. captivity than in the wild. I'm gonna say false.
You're going to say false?
Yeah. Fiction.
Why?
Because I feel like that can't be like necessarily proven because it's the wild. Tigers could be like giving birth right now at this very moment.
You are right. But,
Or-
I mean, your opinion was
Yeah,
correct.
no,
But
Like what?
your answer was not correct.
I'm not shocked.
The tigers in the U.S. alone that are privately owned are anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000. privately owned in the U.S., and there are only 3,890 in the wild that we've been able to find.
That somehow doesn't shock me.
No, it really doesn't.
So we have more tigers now than anyone else in
Than the wild.
basically.
Yeah,
That's very dangerous.
it is, dude. We can just release an army of tigers at our enemies, and we've never done that. What are you doing, America? Fuck bombs. Send tigers. They don't give a fuck. They'll rip apart whoever.
Tigers would be nasty.
Okay.
Imagine that.
So,
Damn. Well,
you have
this game was very life changing. Everything I know is lost. I need to proof check all this stuff.
you have 10. Well, you have originally 9 out of 28, but with the 2 halves, it equals out to 10 out of 28.
Noise.
Or 26. I don't know why I put 28.
That was intriguing.
You got almost half of them correct. It was
That
just,
was,
it took you a very long time. You
Yeah.
can see your marks where you only got one every now and then. And then you were like, yeah, I got that. You psyched yourself out at the end, though.
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't know shit.
Yeah.
For shit. Everything I've been told.
That's crazy. You learn something new every
Lies.
day.
Lies.
You know?
Lies.
You think it's lies?
I'm
How
living
many?
in a...
How many of them do you think were actually correct, though? You
I
know,
don't
that's
know,
the
man.
real question. This is just simple research. I don't know if they're
Purple
all
carrots.
correct, but purple carrots, I believe. I believe they could have been purple. There's already things that are like carrots.
I want to
that are
ask a
purple.
farmer.
Ask a farmer?
Yeah, you ever seen a purple
Do
carrot?
you know a farmer?
I
I don't think any farmers are watching
mean,
this
I
right
could
now.
spot one out.
You
but,
can?
like, No, not really.
Be like, hey, farmer!
Hey, you farm, don't you?
Now.
I could tell. I could tell. Wow. Yeah, that was something.
Interesting.
It was very interesting.
I'll tell you what, though. I would like to try some pink milk. Why is it any more weird from a hippo than a fucking cow?
I don't
Can I
know.
ask you that?
I don't know personally. I think for me mainly it's just because I've only ever known. Like who knows? They might just say our milk comes from a cow and that's where they're getting it from. Who
A
knows?
hippo?
Maybe.
Maybe that's where the strawberry milk's coming from.
True.
They're like, here you go, kiddos.
You like your strawberry milk, don't you?
We
That's
added the
interesting.
flavor, but we didn't want to put dye in, so we just used the pink milk from the hippos.
Fat unicorn animals.
Oh.
Oh, that is yeah, that's something else.
Can you
as well.
imagine if there's people drinking that right now?
Like who is the one chilling and just waiting for like I don't know what color it is.
Whoa, it's pink!
Wow. That's amazing.
There's probably some weird, like, National Geographic, like, person, like, some film person who was dressed as, like, a hippo.
Yeah, right. Oh my goodness.
He was,
That's
like,
awesome.
perched in the water, and all the hippos were, like, surrounding him.
Like what was it? That was in Ace Ventura, when nature calls a thing. When he was chilling in that big ass, I think it was a hippo, and he got stuck. That's funny as fuck.
Hippos, man. A lot of people die by hippos, too.
They're brutal.
I think more people die by hippos
scary
than
as
sharks
fuck.
as well. Which is pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
I think that's true too. They're scary as fuck.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Can
they
you
look
imagine
cute,
a whole stampede running after you?
Their mouths open like insanely fucking wide.
Mm-hmm.
They're scary. They are scary.
But the baby ones are great.
I seen this video one time of this like
Yeah,
really,
baby.
really, really long snake, and it was eating a baby hippo, I think. But like, the baby hippo was like the size of the snake. Like, it looked like he was gonna fucking tear open, just like eating it. And then these people were like stopping. They were like doing a tour, I guess, but they were kind of far from it. But they stopped and like got out and started recording. And I guess the snake realized it and like quickly like regurgitated it and just fucking dipped.
The fuck?
Yeah, dude, that shit was insane.
You remember that shit from a long ass time ago where the dude got eaten by the snake and they pulled him out? Like, he was doing it on purpose.
What?
There was like this whole thing. I was like in like middle school at the time, but like it was like this guy and he was like doing this stunt or the snake, because they don't like really like bite their prey when it's like large. They kind of just like
Size up and shit.
yeah, so
Yeah.
he wore like this protective shit so any bites that happened, like, it wouldn't like hurt him or anything and stuff like that, and it just like swallowed him and they pulled him out. But like, that's fucked up for the snake, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it wastes like all the energy like eating you, and like you gotta think
Yeah.
all your food that you just ate, if somebody just like
Took it right back out.
yeah.
After you just wasted all your energy. So now you're just... Yeah, dude, that's torture.
That shit's crazy.
That's crazy. Fuck is wrong with the world?
They were fucking
Maybe they heard a bunch of facts that they thought were facts. And it was just false.
dude, they
Probably
had
crazy.
in Tennessee, they had like fucking like, I forget what cats they're called, like what they're called, but they're like cats that are like maybe a little taller than my table, and they kind of look like mini female versions of like lions, but they have like the ears with like the hair that comes off of it like a
Oh,
point.
Yeah.
Maine Coon cats?
I think so. Dude, they had one of
Yeah,
those
they get
motherfuckers
really,
there,
really
and
big.
he was fucking nasty, bro. Like, he was hissing so loud. And, like, he was, like, lunging at the cage and shit. I was like, you need to, like,
Jeez.
put him back where he came from, like. But they had birds,
Oh,
like,
nice.
just, like, it's weird. Like, they had a bird pin, and it was just, do you not like birds?
Hmm?
Oh, no, you like,
I have a pet.
oh, that's right. You sighed, so I didn't know. Like, Jules
She's
doesn't like
breathing.
birds. But, like, it was a pin, and it was, like, in the middle of the place, and it
Mm.
just, like, surrounded, and it had, like, the dirt and stuff, but it wasn't caged off.
Oh, that's
And-
probably why the fucking cat was so mad.
None, well, he was
Good,
outside.
you're
This
gonna
was
kill one of
inside.
these
He was
birds.
outside. They were
Oh,
inside.
okay.
But, like, the birds, like, their cage wasn't closed off, but they never left where the pin was. Like, they wouldn't
Hmm.
fly around or go anywhere. They just stayed there and shit. But they were loud as
That's
fuck.
cool.
They'd be like, "Meow, meow, meow, meow," like, fucking loud as hell, dude. That shit's funny as hell. That was a cool place, though, that we went to.
Where was it?
It was in Tennessee. I fed a bunch of goats and like this big ass ram.
Did
He
they all
looked
have different
majestic as hell. They were southern, man. They told me, "Howdy, dude. How are you doing? Welcome to the South.
Well, some sweet tea.
You fixing to give me some of those nibblets?"
Nibblets.
Oh,
Oh, that's not cool.
they were awesome though. There was like this huge ass one with like the big ass horns that went like this.
Ugh.
And when we first walked on, like at the exhibit they have like this bridge, and then it goes above you, and then like this little perch that looks like a fucking rock like perch, and
Mm.
it's like pretty high up, and like he's just sitting there looking at you, and then when he realized like everybody was being fed, he just like dipped all the way down, and then fucking came and he just stole the show, man. He
That's
was my
cool as
dude.
shit.
That and the little baby guys,
I was like,
they were awesome.
the one time I went with Sam Riley down to, it was the Bronx Zoo. I was wearing that big red hoodie, and we went to go see, I think it was buffalo. And we walked into, it was like a little indoor thing, but they had them like up on a little stage behind, like this tiny little fence that was not fucking stopping them. But they were probably like 15 feet back. There was two on each side and one in the middle, and the one in the middle was like staring right at me, and he eventually starts like blowing air out of his nose, and he starts stomping his foot like real fucking hard at the same time. And this dude walks right up to me. He goes, "Hey, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to leave the buffalo thing." because you're, in a way, and like best described, he was like, you're basically just pissing the buffalo off. I was like, how? He's like, because you're in red. It's just like, I guess what they do to calm it down or something. It just reminds it of like whatever they fucking do to it.
Fuck, dude?
But he just out of nowhere, like they're walking back and forth, just chilling. This motherfucker just eyes me right down. They tell me I gotta leave.
Do you remember the deer that was in the fucking waterfront like mad long
Deer
ago?
was in the waterfront. No.
Dude, it was like sitting right in like the field that like when you first walk in.
Mm-hmm.
He was just sitting right in that field, and like people were like walking up to him and like petting him. And
Really?
Shit. Yeah.
What?
I was
Probably
there,
hurt
dude.
or
I was like
something.
fucking like 8 or 9. That shit was crazy.
No, I
as
don't
hell.
remember that.
Yeah, dude.
That's cool. Did it look hurt or anything, or it was just chilling?
No, it was just fucking chilling.
Maybe it was lost or some shit. That's
Weird.
weird.
Yeah. Some are like that though. There's this one deer I seen online. He just strolls through town. He strolls next to people who are walking, and he like rubs into them and shit because he wants people to pet him.
That's funny as
It's
fuck.
just a town deer, I guess.
Like how a cat walks up to you. Just,
Yeah.
That's funny as shit.
You know,
That's
like,
apparently like normal thing, and I apparently seen it in, well, not seen it, but I seen a thing about it for, I think it's China somewhere, but they're so used to, there's so many people walking around every single day that the deer and shit are just used to it, so they'll literally chill like in the middle of, like, say we're walking by Dunkin' Donuts, they would chill over on those little, like, that little area, you know, to the side. It's just normal. They walk past them, walk with them, whatever.
that's like all the critters in fucking New York, man. They don't care. I had a squirrel climb right up my back.
Really?
Some dude was like feeding a bunch of like the fucking like birds and like the squirrels and stuff, and I just felt on my back, and I was like, what the fuck? And I look, and he's just looking at me, and we make eye contact, and he just goes, and then like runs the other way. I was like, yeah, I don't got food, dude. It's that guy.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, they don't
Just
care.
looking-
Same with the rats, dude. The rats, and they're like fucking like this big, man. I almost,
Wait, I've
I
yet to
tripped
see
over one. I tripped over one like this big. I thought it was a cat at first, and then I seen it walk fucking past. It was like fucking mad late. We were going to some fucking party,
That's
and
freaky as hell.
there was this one night where this kid Simon, he I forgot what he said, but he was like, oh yeah, he was like, usually a rat hides in one of these trash cans when we were outside smoking in front of the apartment, and he opens it up, and it's just a rat in the trash can. Or no, I'm sorry. It starts walking up at first. We're fucking sitting outside and smoking,
Right.
and he's and we're like, oh look, it's a rat. And then fucking Simon's like, I don't like the way he's looking at me or something like that. And then he runs up Simon's leg and
Ew.
fucking he dips, dude. Like he fucking like runs into the street and shit. And then we go and walk to the store, and then we come back, and he was like, yeah, I bet you he's waiting for me. And he lifts the garbage can up, and the fucking rat's sitting there, and he fucking slams the garbage can down and fucking like runs
Ugh.
inside. And then like the next time we went there were 2 walking up when Simon was outside. I was like, he's bringing his boys now, bro. He's got beef.
And they were all big
Shit's
like that.
crazy. Not like the one I tripped. Those were like the ones that we.
Okay.
They were like this big. The one I tripped over was like fucking cat size, dude.
Jeez.
I was like, holy fuck.
That's some scary shit.
They're radioactive.
Bro,
over
the teeth are
there.
probably like fucking.
Yo, they're crazy.
Ugh.
They're just like raccoons and shit, though. How we see raccoons, that's just the rats.
Yeah, that's just the
They're
rats.
like- they're
Bro, our
fucking-
raccoons are big as fuck though.
Yeah, yo, there was one. I remember when we were in the alley. Were you in the alley with us that one day over by Center Deli? It was at night, and it was just this
No, I don't
huge
think
ass
so.
fucking shadow walking towards us, and it turned, and the light shined, and it was a fucking raccoon. It was like this fucking big. It was
No,
huge.
I don't remember that.
It was bigger than Charlie.
Jesus.
Charlie's fucking big.
Charlie's big. Yeah, no, dude, they get fucking huge.
It
I
looked
remember I
like
seen
he
one
ate
crossing by the
Charlie.
Y, going into the woods, and it was enormous. And the second I heard the bushes like rustling, I heard a cat, like, I guess growling, and then all of a sudden it was just like, "Rah!" Like, he tore that fucking thing up.
Jeez. I remember me and Jay went to go skate in the parking lot over here in the school. And This was a while ago. I think I was like a freshman, and there's just a tortoise or like a snapping turtle, and he's fucking huge, dude. He's like this big and like this wide.
Holy
and like
shit.
he was fucking huge, and he was just in the middle of the parking lot. We were like, well, what the fuck? We don't want to skate around a fucking snapping turtle. So he called his dad, and his dad had to fucking pick it up and put it in the fucking flatbed and bring it down behind the
back.
Dude, that shit was crazy.
Probably a lot of weird shit in there.
He was huge.
I remember that time the deer got stuck in it.
And what?
Behind the YMCA back here, there's like a swamp, like going toward the, that back area.
Mm-hmm.
There was a deer caught there, and it was like wintertime, so they had a helicopter like flying like right there. That shit was kind of crazy, but a bunch of people were there like trying to get it out and shit.
That's crazy.
I can only imagine that if that fucking thing was back over that way, that's probably where it came from. Big bastard.
Wow. Insane. Yeah, he was fucking huge. And we were like, we're not touching that. We just wanted to fucking skate. There's a huge ass snapping turtle. Like, probably weighs more than us.
Jeez. That's crazy at that point, when they get that big.
Yeah.
That motherfucker could take
It's
your arm.
huge. His dad struggled with it. That motherfucker was heavy.
Jeez. Yeah, they're thick, bro.
They
They're
just
like,
dropped
they're
it
not
off
too
behind the
long.
Y again.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Yeah. That was
Mary
cool, though.
stays.
Yeah.
They lived for a long time.
Imagine he just ate us. He was old.
He could, bro.
He was old. And we were tiny at the time, so like, he could have easily snapped one of our arms off.
Yeah. And the little ones are nasty. I can only
Yeah.
imagine the big ones. They
And
hiss.
have you ever seen like the inside of their mouth?
Yeah,
It's
I've
got
seen a
like
picture of it.
spikes and shit.
scary.
It's crazy.
That's like their teeth, I guess.
Yeah, that's insane. On that
Yeah.
note,
On that
do
freak
not
ass
get
note.
eaten by snapping turtles that are insanely large.
Oh boy, no.
Don't forget to stay watch. And I'm putting my trailer in right after this. So,
Watch it.
peace out.
Like it.
What? We can have sex all the time.
Yeah, man, but that's different, man. You don't use someone else's toothbrush. That's like going to someone else's house and wiping your ass with their toilet paper.
Okay, I didn't need that visual.
Dude, should we do something?
I don't want to be held liable.
Jesus Christ!
What the fuck does that got to do with us, fucko?
There was nothing else I could do, man. I think I fucking suplexed his mom.
Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck?